Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, October 1st. Looking at window traders market profile of the ES and NQ. So, sort of a nice way to start October with some really great ranges. Volume definitely better than we've normally had, but still nothing great. 67 million in SPY. So again, it's telling you it's not a lot. But NQ at almost an $11 range. ES with a $9.50 range. Doesn't put us in the top 10. But again, you have ranges like that, you're going to have opportunities. Turn into a B shape. Basically an open and drive down. Little surprised considering we knew what yesterday would happen in M period. We knew it was just end of the quarter spike up. Okay. But then you spent the entire overnight in ES's case, okay, above the base of the price probe. And in NQ, even though they were back and forth through it, still in the upper end. So I was a little taken back when they opened up and then just drove straight down. I had a fantastic day. My only loss of the day came on an A period in ES. I took a long against the base of the price probe the first time. Now, NQ, I didn't want to take that long because we opened below the base of the price probe, which was A's high. I wasn't looking to take that long. NQ didn't even get their 18 wide overnight pop. But I thought maybe ES, even though they got the overnight low, might defend it. They didn't. I lost 4 points on it. Not a big deal. It was a one lot because after that, I just crushed it. A lot of the staple plays that I look for turned out to be really, really good. So, again, I took a 5 lot in NQ to get the overnight low. So, buried that. Then the ebb and flow. Once the market got the overnight low, value started higher in ES and NQ. Now, again, I'm in bigger increments. That's why it doesn't look like it was. And quickly went to overlapping a higher in NQ. ES took a little longer. We both end up lower on the day. Tremendous sell tails, right? We have a tremendous sell tail here. Almost 200 points, 180 points in NQ. And in ES, it is 16 handles. So we have a big sell tail. So the ebb and flow, once we got the overnight low, we got the POC. Now, I thought there was a chance to have a speed bump at this POC. Nope. Kept driving. So any push down, wasn't chasing, but any little push up I was selling. So it was a really good A period. Then, again, I took the short to get A's low. Another touchdown. Again, five contracts. So, I was banging out some really nice size on both range, getting it, and the amount I had on. And then on the also on the turnover in A period, at 9:45, I took a short, and it pushed down. So again, A period was to get the overnight low and ebb and flow and the turnover. B was shorting against the ebb and flow. A's low. C period. Took the short to get the IB low. That was a really nice one too. All three of those trades were 5 lots. Those have been my staple plays. And when the market's accommodating and moving in one direction, it really helps. The market was very strong to the downside today, especially early. So on the 15-minute turnover and a half-hour turnover, the market was still firing off to the downside and gave you good trades. Now, I didn't do anything in D or E. I did, though, short in F period, thinking it could be the afternoon rally high. Now, again, it wasn't, but the market wasn't just running away to the upside. So that was a good short. It pulled back. I shorted H. I shorted H. Where did I short H? H period had some good tempo going down. I thought we were going to get the low. We didn't, but I took a short and did well on that. And then I shorted I, J, and K, and they all paid, even though the market was going up. And I told the room, I said, everybody thinks we're going to go take out the highs. There is too much going on for the sellers. And when I say that, this is what I mean. We have that little checklist sheet. Sellers had value, the overnight low, the opening, IB low, the indices in their favor, and POC lowered. And they had one time, well, they didn't have one time framing down when we started going up. We actually had one time framing up. But you have to put that into context. One time framing up inside of the day's range with lower value isn't too powerful. Yes, they kept going, but you knew the odds were they were going to finally give it up. I actually thought we'd go back to POC to get 9 wide. Now we didn't, but they gave it up. And that's why I was short nosed on those pushes up. The one short I missed because I was in the middle of something and it really ticked me off because it went with some good energy was G. We were one time framing up E and F. I'm like, I want to take the short to take out F's low. And lo and behold, I was busy doing something and it ripped lower. And that would have been a real nice one because that went pretty hard, pretty fast. So when the market is accommodating, which means it's readable, it really gives some great opportunities with the MGI that it provides. And that's what we did in the room. I couldn't be clearer telling the room in A, B, C, especially in A, B, it's not worth looking for long. What do we look for to tell you something is slowing? I've said this many times. It goes on any time frame. You look for the lows to not get the distance away from previous lows that they got. So A period from the opening, ripped. B period, ripped. But then look what happened. No distance in C, a little more in D, but that's it. So you knew it was slowing. Plus, ES couldn't hold single prints. NQ at least held single prints in B period for a little while till we took them back in E or F. Okay? Another thing. When E and F went up, I said the odds of testing the lows are good. We did, but that was another nuance. We tested them all right, GH and I, but we never got new lows. And I told you the sellers weren't as strong as I first thought they might be earlier in the day. However, all that meant was those shorts down here in GH and I were going to get taken out. So what happened? You relieve the short. Look, we go down in A, B, C, and D, but we don't get any distance. So what happens? You relieve short pressure. E relieves short pressure, and then momentum buying comes in, EF. And then look, we can't get much above F. The momentum starts drying up, right to half back, and what happens? Rolls over. Then the market gets short again, GHI. They're pushing, but can't make a new low. So what happens? Once you take out the H's high, all the shorts start covering an I, and then what happens again? Momentum buys, I, J, but look at K. Again, couldn't get much distance away from J. Yes, we got into the sell tail, but couldn't get going. So what is that telling us? Eventually, they're going to roll over again. That's how the market works. Too long, too short, inventory adjustments, that's it. Okay, and this profile is such a visual picture showing you that all day. All day. Like I was telling the room here in J and K, not after the fact. See, that's one thing you're going to find in my room that probably a lot of rooms you don't see. I told the room in J and K, because, again, I was shorting J and K, okay, in NQ. I said the odds of rolling over and these longs getting hurt are pretty good. Again, it's all about odds. Doesn't mean I'm going to be right. But my bigger question was, why would you want to be buying up here? You have lower value and everything else I just named on our checklist sheet. It's the uneducated traders just think, okay, here comes a V-shaped recovery and we're going to go. So that's one thing that we teach a lot in our trading room. Anyway, we just have the afternoon rally high today and the day's high and low in both ES and NQ. Righty does have a wide POC. They have a 10 wide POC and an afternoon rally high. We never got 9 wide. So let's go to, I want to show you some things on the charts. Now again, I'm not here Thursday and Friday, just so you know. I'm here all day tomorrow, I won't be here Thursday, Friday. So let's go to the charts. And I started from the monthly. I'm going to show you just SPY and ES and Qs and NQ. The monthly is up in ES. That has not changed. However, what did change is the weekly. Okay? The weekly is back to balance. So that's one big thing that the bears accomplished today. How big is the balance? We don't know yet. We have 3 days left in the week. But it's balance. And the daily is down. Okay? Daily's down. Now, in NQ, let's start from top down. The monthly is still balanced. We never went up on the monthly. We never made a new high from July. So the monthly right now, including today's first day of trading in October, is a 5-day balance on the monthly. So they don't have any time frames up. But the monthly is balanced. The weekly is balanced. We took out last week's low now. Again, we don't know how big that balance will be until the end of the week. And then the daily is down. So again, not very heavy volume. No big players in here yet selling it. And one other thing, and please, I want to stress this. If you didn't watch my video this morning, at least watch the first 2 minutes. Because everybody's blaming Iran going into Israel and any other reason you can name. The market did not go down today because Iran shot missiles into Israel. Okay, these wars have been going on for 1,000 years there. The Ukraine war has been going on for how many years? Inflation's been here. Listen to my morning video because it kind of puts it into perspective. The market does what it wants to do. Okay, it has nothing to do with anything else. Anyway, I hope you had a great day trading. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.